welcome to Staying Home with Stacey. We're doing this in two areas today. We're going to put up the video on the YouTube channel, but we're also doing a Facebook Live. So if you're watching on Facebook Live, we're going to get the first portion and I'm going to walk you through how to finish it up. But then if you really want to see the full thing, you'll have to go over to the YouTube channel, which of course is Staying Home with Stacey. Okay, we're going to make some praline bacon today. And it's really a fun thing to make. Fun fact about pralines, they're made with pecans. Pecans are a fall crop down here in the south, and we've been noticing a lot of pecan products already in the stores. You know, a lot of the pecan flavored beer, all the good stuff that they make with pralines, and the praline bacon is a good one. It gives your salty bacon kind of a sweet, savory sort of flavor. And I'll tell you a few things that we're going to do with that once we have the praline bacon made. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a pound of bacon, and you want to get the thick cut. You want to get a good thick slice there. And we're going to bake it a little bit. We don't want to get too well done before we put the rest of our stuff on it, but we do want it to be cooked a little bit. This is a 1.5 pound package, so I'm going to use about 2/3 of the package. And I do have my pan elevated, my pan lined with foil, and then my little rack to elevate my bacon so it doesn't sit in the grease. You don't want it to sit in the grease and get kind of ugh. And I line my pan with foil so that when I'm done, I can just pull it out and clean it up, you know, throw it away. So there we go, we've got our bacon. And we're going to stick that in the oven. Let me just wash my hand a little bit. Everyone hear Charlie in the background? That's our dog, Mr. Charles Barkley. And then our other dog, Ziggy Stardust, is following me around the kitchen today. So our oven's preheated to 350. We're going to do this for about 20 minutes. And while we're doing that, we'll do a little bit of prep work. Let me just set the timer here so I don't get sidetracked. Okay, so the rest of how we're going to do this is we've got 3/4 cup of light brown sugar, and you always want to pack your cup when you're using brown sugar. Always pack it. You don't do that with white sugar, but always with brown sugar. And 3/4 cup of pecans, and I've got those. I use this little chopper to chop them up because I wanted them really fine. You can also use one of these. And I will give y'all a little tip. These are expensive to buy brand new, but like everybody went on a craze and bought them. You can find them at a garage sale for about 50 cents all the time. So just keep that in mind if you want one of those. This also, I think, was a garage sale find, so yay. When the bacon's done, what we're going to do is we've got a 1/4 cup of corn syrup, just some standard light corn syrup. We're going to brush the bacon with that, and then we're going to have our brown sugar and pecans combined in a bowl, and we're going to sprinkle those on, and we'll bake it a little bit more. Now you're probably wondering, what are you going to do with that when you're done? Well, let me tell you. We are going to use some of it for a praline bacon blue cheeseburger. Don't say that 3 times fast because you won't be able to. Those originated, I think, at Elizabeth's in the Marinade. They might have been the people who came up with the whole praline bacon thing. But in the Marinade section of New Orleans, there's a little restaurant called Elizabeth's, and it's just a phenomenal burger. I know you're probably thinking, ooh, blue cheese on my burger, that's getting a little racy for me, and I don't know about putting praline stuff on my bacon. Trust me, it's really, really good. So we're going to use some of it for that. You can just plain eat the praline bacon, and we're going to take a little of it and we're going to crumble it up, and we're going to use it to top off a delicious coffee drink. We're going to, later on today, make a pot of coffee. We're going to put a little bourbon in there. We're going to put a little praline liqueur. We're going to pour in some coffee. top it off with some whipped cream, and we're going to sprinkle some of that praline bacon on it. Some little crumbles. It'll be yummy. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and combine these things while my bacon is cooking. And we'll just stir those up and kind of get things going. Now again, if you're watching the Facebook Live, all we're going to do is we're going to combine these. We're going to brush that bacon with the corn syrup, and then we're going to sprinkle this on, and we're going to bake it for probably 10 more minutes. So you can probably handle that on your own, but you can also go over to the YouTube channel and watch the whole video so that you can see us do this whole thing later on today. It does take a little bit to get it up there on the channel, so don't close out of Facebook and run over there right now. You'll be disappointed. We're just going to mix these up. See, I chopped my pecans nice and fine because I wanted them to mix real well with this brown sugar. Now, while we're doing this, I do want to tell y'all a couple other things. As I said, pecans are a fall crop down here in the South. And I know some of you, like my northern friends, pumpkin spice is always the thing that signifies fall for you. Or apple cider, cinnamon sugar donuts. And I've seen some friends who are like, hey, you people who are getting crazy with the pumpkin spice, it's not even the end of August yet. Let's not be pushing fall too much. And I have to admit, I'm one of those people. I'm always pushing for fall, but it is just the end of August. So enjoy your summer. Keep enjoying. We're still having summer weather, I think, just about everywhere. So everyone enjoy your summer. Today is actually August 29th. We're filming this on August 29th, 2020. So it is the 15th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. And just a couple days ago, Hurricane Laura hit the Texas-Louisiana line. I know the Lake Charles area of Louisiana got hit pretty bad. And of course, it's the year 2020. Since March, we've had about 180,000 people die from coronavirus. And I'm not trying to bring y'all down here or anything. Today also, Hillary's like, oh my God. Today would also be my grandma's birthday. And I think she'd be 99 this year. She did pass away in 2012. And the reason I bring all this up to y'all is because pretty much right now, everyone you meet is probably grieving or worried or feeling some sort of loss. So I would just ask you to be extra kind as you go out and about and enjoy your day. So we're going to keep stirring this up. Just food for thought, be kind. Our bacon has about another 15 minutes. When the bacon's done, we're just going to go ahead and brush it with some corn syrup and sprinkle this on, and you'll see our yummy, yummy praline bacon. So as you can see, we cooked our bacon for about 20 minutes in a 350 oven, and it's nowhere near completely cooked, but this is where you want it to go ahead and put the what's going to be the praline portion on it. So I'm going to brush it with some corn syrup. And that's obviously going to give it some sugary sweetness, but it's also going to help my brown sugar and pecan mixture to stick. So I'm just going to brush these, and then I'm going to come behind that and put the brown sugar and pecan mixture on it. And then we'll put it back in the oven for really 10 to 20 minutes is a fairly accurate time estimate. I will probably cook this a little longer than you might want to, because I am going to use some of it at least as a crumble for a topping. I'm going to top those wonderful coffee drinks that I was talking about with it, and I'm also going to make some chocolate cupcakes, and then I'll be topping those. That'll be a future video. But we do want to have some that's good and chewy, because we also want to be sure, ooh, that's a big clump of brown sugar, but it'll be okay. we do want to be sure that we have some for our wonderful burgers too. You can use this in all sorts of stuff. You know, you can have it by itself, or with your breakfast, or, you know, with a biscuit, some eggs, whatever you want, with your pancakes. You can use it in Bloody Mary as a garnish. If you're looking for kind of a salty yet savory, sweet kind of garnish. It's really delicious. You know, you're probably going, ooh, that's some diabetes right there with that big clump of brown sugar. It'll be fine, no worries. We don't do this very often, so this is kind of one of those treat things. I'm just going to make sure that everything's covered. Get a lot on there, and then we're going to put that back in the oven. Like I said, you know, 10 to 20 minutes, kind of depending on how done you want it, what you're using it for. So let's just put that back in the oven and set the timer. Okay, so our bacon is finished now. We cooked it for about 20 additional minutes. So 20 minutes to begin with, and then an additional 20. And you'll want to go a little shorter or longer depending on how much you like your bacon cooked. Again, it's Praline Bacon. It is delicious on a burger with blue cheese. We're going to use it for that, and also as a garnish on some cupcakes and in a coffee drink that we'll do later. So watch for that video. Real simple to do. Just be sure that you buy some good quality thick cut bacon. Bake it for about 20 minutes at 350. Pull it out, brush it with, you need about a quarter cup of light corn syrup, and then just sprinkle your finely chopped pecans and your brown sugar mixture on there and bake it for another 20 minutes. Again at 350. Everyone have a great day. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're enjoying it, spending time with the people you love, and be sure to check out the rest of our videos. Bye.